Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Welcome back, everyone. So I haven't really been able to find time to do much recording recently, which I apologise for, but I've got a very busy day tomorrow. I'm getting married, so obviously it's been a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, I've got the house to myself the night before the wedding, so I'm having a couple of Estus flasks, and I thought, let's do a quick video, you know, just get something out there, because Baldur's Gate, I'm going to have to pull the plug on it, unfortunately, because I don't think my PC's quite cut out for it. I can't get rid of that jittering, and yeah, it's just not enjoyable when I know that the end result of showing it isn't what it should be. So my aim is to upgrade my graphics card before it releases, so that's the plan. Anyway, back to this video. So I noticed one of my friends was playing this game.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
And it just so happens that this game actually does have a demo, which is brilliant, you know. It's like, obviously when the game is released, it's going to be like a 50 quid game. So it's great that you can actually try it out. Now this demo is 24 gigs download, so it's a good chunk. So I don't know how long the demo is, but it sounds like it will be quite a long one, which is really good, because then it gives you a real good idea whether you actually want to buy it or not. So yeah, Lies of P is the game we're playing, which is based on Pinocchio. Believe it or not, this is Pinocchio. He looks a lot like what's his name? Timothy Chalamet, is that his name, in Dune? It's got that kind of look to him. But yeah, this is a dark fantasy, which is Souls-like as far as I'm aware. You know, I don't know much about this game, but I like the look of it, and I like this gothic style, and yeah, and we are basically a puppet, and for some reason we need to be revived to help, so let's get playing.
Gently will restart soon.
I see they got Jiminy too, but we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krot, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Okay, so we need to find Sophia. Good, I like that, simple instructions. And if you notice, we've got this little thing on our belt, and what that does is, if I can figure it out, is it's a light, so it's basically like a torch. And from my understanding, this is Jiminy Cricket or something like that. So he's like a little thing that lights our way, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help.
Okay, so I've had a little play around with this.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
So straight away, I don't know if this is like a class thing or whatever it is, but I like the way it is. So you've got 3 combat styles that you can choose. There's Path of the Cricket, which is balance, which is like a sort of fencing style swordsmanship. And then you've got Path of the Bastard, which is dexterity based, where he uses like a cutlass with sort of wide swings. And then Path of the Sweeper, which is a strength weapon. Now I've tried all 3, just up to the first sort of there's an enemy that we fight that's, you know, a bit bigger than the other ones, so up to that point I've tried all 3, and I normally go for a strength, because I like big swords, I like that sort of power sort of thing. But I tried the dexterity one with the sabre, and I didn't really like it that much. I mean, some of the sweeping attacks are quite cool, but I did find I liked the path of the cricket, which is, you know, this sort of, if I'm getting this right, hang on a sec, no, it's Path of the Bastard I liked, because that's one with a straight sword and very sort of fencing like. Yeah, the cricket is the sabre and the sweeper is the strength weapon, so depending on what you prefer. I enjoyed playing the fencing style because I think it fits in with the theme, and you know, in this sort of era that would have been probably the style of choice, you know. So I'm going to play Path of the Bastard dexterity. Yes, sir.
Destination Hotel Quad. Recommend escaping from this location.
Yeah, so you know, it's pretty much like Dark Souls keys. You know, it's, you've got your light attacks, you've got the right click is your powerful attack. It's a special attack where you stab and jump back, or you can hold it and it charges. And you've also got your, you know, your rolls and your back steps and all that sort of stuff, your blocks. But this does have a few other things where you've got this mechanical arm, and we'll see what that's all about as we progress. So let's continue on. So yeah, we're at a train station. There's bodies everywhere. These look like humans as well, human bodies. And we've got these guys. They're like mechanical type puppet things. And you can backstab, and I'm not concentrating, so let's try. So yeah, off to a good start. I think I was too busy trying to explain stuff. I'm just going to play it now. And I love this little feature where the loading bar, it took me a while to realise this, but it's his nose is the loading bar, so it's getting longer. And it makes me wonder if that happens in the game, you know, because obviously when Pinocchio lies, his nose gets bigger. I don't know how they're going to weave that into the game, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. So let's just pick up stuff, follow the tooltips. And yeah, in true Dark Souls fashion, start at the beginning again, and then have to collect our things. I can't remember what they were called. So yeah, so using our little rapier, we're pretty fast and nifty. I don't know if it affects
Welcome to Crop Station, everyone. Here you will witness the most spectacular display of human endeavor on Earth. If Crop is your final destination, we wish you a safe and prosperous day.
Okay, so we use pulse cells, which basically heal us, but they also allow us to use our mechanical arm, which we'll see at some point. I think we just did that. Yeah, so there's quite a few little things. It doesn't tell you too much, but you know, we'll figure it out. We've got our, you know, good old backstab option here. Yeah, so the combat feels quite nice. It's the impact feels good. I have noticed a couple of times you might get stuck in the hitboxes of the enemies, which is a bit awkward. But this is a demo, so I'm assuming that once it releases, you know, little things like that will probably be polished out. But the fact that they've given us like a 24 gig trial demo is really, like, more games should do this. And as you can see, I'm just getting covered in, like, I don't know whether that's oil or something from these mechanical creatures or things. but I love the way it looks. It's really cool looking. It's very fluid as well. You know, the movement is good. Okay, so we're picking up these items. A lot of them I don't know what they are. So yeah, we can use upper belt and lower belt. So here we've got our belts. I don't think we've really got anything we can equip with. What's that? Gestures. That's the only one I've got. Yeah, I'll leave that alone until I figure it out. But I wanted to show you, if you look down the bottom right of the screen, let me just kill this guy. So the bottom right of the screen, you've got a bar there, and that is our sharpness of our weapon. If that gets to 0, our weapon breaks. But we do have a way of sharpening it. So if you look on the bottom left of the screen, you can see highlighted in red, there's some kind of item there. So what that does, if you press R and hold it, it uses this mechanical arm to sharpen the blade, and on the bottom right you can see that bar just went up. So that's something that's very important to keep note of, is your sharpness of your weapon, because you don't want it to break. I don't know what happens when it breaks, so you know, I haven't got that far yet. And also, let's have another look at the bottom right of the screen. You can see there's a tiny little blue bar where the handle of our weapon is, and it says Shift F. And if that's highlighted blue, I haven't figured this out yet, or why it does it. I think it's got something to do with the top left underneath the health. But it gives you a special kind of attack. So let's just try it on this guy. So hold Shift, press F, and I don't know what that did. Let's try again. I think it might be a parry. So yeah, I don't know what that does. I'll figure it out. It looks like a parry to me, because when I did it, it didn't actually hit the opponent. So we'll see. Right, let's just take care of these. But yeah, you can see it's very Souls-like, you know, even the movement. But you know, in my mind, it's really good thing. And it's nice to play something a little bit in a different world, you know. And to be fair, these enemies aren't as tough as the ones in Dark Souls at the moment. You know, obviously this is a kind of introduction area. So who knows? Who knows what it's going to be like? Let's take these guys out. So yeah, the combat very kind of snappy and responsive, and being this sort of fencing guy, it's really cool. I like the movements. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what these sawtoothed wheels are. I don't know if that's got something to do with my sharpening kind of instrument, or oh wait, there's a little door there. Oops, there's a thing, and there's a soldier there. So let's try this fist out. So yeah, bottom left. Press Control left arm of steel, so it does like a powerful punch. So yeah, middle mouse click locks onto the target, and space is your kind of dodging and rolling and all that sort of thing. And yeah, your attacks are left mouse for a normal attack, right mouse for a special attack, or hold it down for a charge attack. Control is the using the arm, and then obviously you've got your items there as well. So yeah, if you notice when I block, I still take quite a lot of damage. Obviously my character really should be dodging, backing off, rather than you know, tanking through the damage. But it's such a strong habit to press the right mouse button to block with my shield, like, because I've been playing Dark Souls so much. But yeah, I'm going to continue with the Dark Souls series, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, Baldur's Gate I'm going to have to put on hold for now, which is a real shame. But I think I might play something else as well as this. You know, obviously I don't know how long the demo is, but I'm thinking of either playing No Man's Sky or Conan Exiles, just for that kind of chilled out survival thing where I can just have a chat, play. I don't have to get too stressed about it. Like Dark Souls is quite a stressful game, so I'm not sure which one. If you've got a preference, either No Man's Sky or Conan Exiles, they're the two that I'm probably gonna, maybe even both, I don't know. It's all determined on time really, because it's hard to find the time to do things. So so yeah, if you look to the bottom left, there's this item here which I'm going to use. What that does, that heals us and it boosts up our arm as well. Let me just silence my phone because that's quite loud. Right, so let's open this. This is a shortcut back to where we started. But if you look over here, there's an enemy. I mean, there's blood everywhere. This is pretty gross. Like smeared all over the place. Obviously, these robots have gone mental and have just started killing everything in a really gruesome fashion. So we're going to do our duty and we're going to kill this guy. So yeah, it definitely helps having played Dark Souls, because, you know, it really makes you think, right, dodge, you know, don't block, just try and, you know, use your abilities to move out of the way unsuccessfully there. Right, I'm going to have to get back because I'm starting to get a bit done in. And you know, we haven't got any armour, we've just got like a t-shirt on basically. Oh. So yeah, it surprises you because you think, oh right, because obviously the early enemies are quite easy, and then you're like, well, I can take a few hits. Turns out you can't take many hits. So let's try again. Right, so I'm just gonna make light work of these enemies. Yeah, so you get little prompts. So yeah, so when they get a white outline, you can do a charge attack and then it makes them go groggy. And then you can perform like a fatal blow on them. Although I haven't successfully done that, you know, in the brief amount of time that I've played it before. So we'll just try. We'll see what happens. Oh, yeah, I kind of have to lock onto them, otherwise I'll miss. I think it's because the weapon is very kind of stabby as opposed to slashy. think. Right, so that shortcut we opened is quite helpful because now we can just go straight into the boss. Let's have some of that. Right, we have to be careful here. Oh, I've got my stuff back. Oh. So yeah, my damage is quite low. Right, get out. So this is a struggle actually. Okay, so I should be able to finish him off. Yes! Nice! And yeah, so that's how you beat him, kind of. Just dance around, don't get hit. Same sort of stuff really, which, you know, common sense. But I did notice, again, at the bottom right of the screen, I've got all these blue bars here. So let's just try some of these out. So, Shift F. Yeah, I think that's a parry. And then we've got just F. Oh, nice. Ah, so yeah, that would have come in handy for that fight if I'd have known. But yeah, so my my sword is a bit low, so let's sharpen it up. And yeah, we've done that first little stage, and this is the furthest I've got. I haven't played any further than this, so I think now's a good time to probably bring the video to an end. So yeah, I mean, the demo is free on Steam, so download it, have a little play around, see what weapons you like, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video for part 2. Like, I did read somewhere briefly that this demo is about 4 hours long. Don't know how true that is, because that was the first thing that came up just before I loaded it up. So yeah, I might be able to get a good few videos out of it to see, you know, if it's something that I want to keep playing and then buy, and something if you'd like the look of that you might want to get hold of. So, but yeah, I mean, so my little summary is, I love the character model, it looks really cool. I love the sword fighting, the combat is really responsive. Couple of little issues with if you're too close to an enemy, you kind of get stuck in their hitbox a little bit, which, I mean, I don't think hitbox is the right word. They're I don't know, they're collider, I guess. So yeah, it's almost like you get a little stuck in there. So yeah, play it and see if you've noticed the same thing, or it might just be me. But yeah, I love the look of it, I like the sound, I like the voice acting. I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going to go. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being patient for all this time since I did a video before. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, so take care.